This video will show you how to create a GitHub repository for a brand new project. It's something that students have not done a lot of in their previous class. We tend to give you a demo to start from, and Eclipse does not make it particularly easy to create the repository. So I'm going to record this video for you to help you do that. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to create my new project in Eclipse. So I have opened up Eclipse, and I can click create a new project right here from the opening screen, and maybe I'm going to call it ballot counting as my project. And this module setting causes conflicts with the class path, the way it's added in when you add JUnit test. So I recommend that you unclick that so that you don't have that conflict, and then you can go ahead and create the project by saying finish. Now I have a Java project, but it doesn't have any code in it yet. So I could add a package. And I could create a class in it. So now I have a project, and I want to get it into GitHub. Now I can go click on my project, and I can try to find team, and then I can say I want to share the project. I don't have any repositories yet, so I say that I want to create it. So I'm just going to say create because I want to create my repository. I can put it wherever I want. I'll just go ahead and use the default. I say the project, it's my ballot project. That's the one that I'm working on, so it's already pre-selected for me. And I can say finish, and now it has created the repository. Let me open up the Git perspective. So I clicked on the magnifying glass, typed in Git, go to the Git perspective, and you can see nothing is connected yet. Now when I want to connect it, I right-click on the project, go to Team, and now I say I want to commit it. That's going to say, okay, in Git staging, you've added these files. Now the nice thing about creating it from Eclipse is it puts the right git ignore. Certain files should be ignored so that you don't have conflicts, and it pulls in the right preferences and things. So that's the benefit of doing it this way instead of through the desktop. I can click on the double pluses to say I'm going to commit all of it. And I can say this is my new ballot counting project. And I can go ahead and commit it. Now that just commits it locally, but I want it up on GitHub because that way you can share it with your professor. So if we want to push to head, it doesn't know where to push it to, it just pulled up something from my history, and that is not where I want the code to go to. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a new repository on GitHub. So when I go to github.com, I can go to my organizations. Then I can find the organization for the class. And I can click on and say create a new repository. Unfortunately, it sets the owner back to you. So you'll have to pick the organization again. And then this is my ballot counting. And I'll go ahead and put my name on it because it's a shared repository. Make sure you set it to be private. And go ahead and click that you want it to create a README for you. Now we can go ahead and create that repository. And we're going to grab that code so we can connect it to that repository. I'm going to cancel this push. I'm going to click push again. And now you can see it filled in the information for me that I put in my buffer with the copy. And now I can go ahead and push this code to the master. I confirm that it did push to the master. And so now if I go to GitHub, if I refresh this page, there should be more than just the README. Oh, it pushed to master instead of main. Shoot. I went back and tried to create the branch right in main with Eclipse, but then it had issues with the pull. So really just go ahead and keep the two branches, main and master, and everything will just be in master when you push it from Eclipse. If you can resolve that problem on your own, that's great. It's not worth another video right now. It's fine if you have main and master and all your code is in master. Thank you.